Hey people, it's Ellie from Grounded Yoga and Pilates here. I am going to run you through a breath exercise. It's called pranayama in the practices of yoga. And this particular pranayama is called Nadi Shodhana. So it's a channel cleansing breath. And by channels, we're talking about your nostrils in a physical sense. But your nostrils are the entry and exit point for the flow of prana, life force, energy, or however you choose to think about that which animates you and sustains and nourishes the life that is present within your physical form. So these entry and exit points that we can see and feel, they're just the tip of the iceberg. The channels, as understood in the yoga practice, they weave through your body, and at the points where they cross, these are called chakras, and so they're the energy centers in your form. A lot of these energy centers do correspond quite closely to large gatherings of nerve tissue in the body, and so when we're talking about the breath and the nervous system or the flow of energy, we understand it as all being connected. So just find a tall and comfortable seat. And then you're just going to take your right hand peace fingers and place them in between your eyebrows on your forehead and just take a breath in, nice and easy. As you breathe out, gently draw in your abdomen to help a bit of the air out of the lungs, just to get rid of any staleness that's lingering there. And then close your right nostril and just breathe in through the left. Use your fourth finger to close the left nostril and breathe out through the right. Stay with the right side to breathe in. Thumb closes right nostril, breathe out through your left. That's one full round of this style of breathing. Stay with the left side, breathe in. Close the left, breathe out through the right. Right side, breathe in, relax your shoulders. Close the right, breathe out through the left. And if you need to, you can support your elbow with your opposite hand. Stay with the left side, breathe in. Close left, breathe out through the right. Right side, breathe in. Close right, breathe out left. Do this one more time. In left, out right. In right, out left. Relax your hand back down to your legs. Stay here. Breathe in through both nostrils even. Sigh the breath out through your mouth, clear. And then breathe in, reach up. Take a side bend, left hand to the ground, right arm reaches up and over. Instead of collapsing into your left side waist, think about lifting up and stretching out through the right side of your body. Turn your palm to face down or even backwards if you can manage it. And then look down toward your left hand. Inhale back up to center, keeping your right hand lifted. Take your right hand to the left side of your skull. Reach your right arm away 45 degrees at the shoulder. And then gently start to draw your right ear toward your right shoulder, lengthening the left side of your neck. So you can take any variation here that you like. If you want to look down past your leg, you can. If you want to keep the neck just in that lateral flexion, you can. Adding the rotation just changes the tissues that are feeling the stretch down the side of your neck there. And then you turn your thumb to face up and rotate thumb to face down. Do that a couple more times with a gentle lift of your head into your hand. Chin to chest, interlace your fingers and press your hands into the back of your head. Lift your head up into your hands, applying pressure between the two, so hands and head pressing into each other. And then draw your elbows back a little bit, ribs flare, breathe in, lift up your chest. Ribs draw in, close your elbows and round your spine. Open up with the breath in and then close as you breathe out. Do that one more time. Open and close. 2 hands to sky. Breathe in and take your right hand down to the ground. Left arm reaches over, side bend. And think about lifting and expanding with the breath as well through your left side ribs. So you can sit in any way that feels comfortable here. You don't have to be sitting in a straddle position like I am. You could be cross-legged. You could have legs out in front of you. You could be sitting up on a bolster or some cushions. Lift up, breathe in, and then take that right arm out to the side as the left hand comes to the side of your head. So we're just moving a little bit through the neck to find the place of greatest sensation or greatest benefit to you today. And then holding that position, so we're not drawing the head down with the hand, rather we're providing feedback with the hand as your head lifts up into it, elongating the tissues through the right side of your neck. Turn your right thumb up to face the ceiling and then turn it around and down. Keep on breathing nice and smoothly here. And what this exercise or this stretch is doing is just freeing up some of the tissues through the sides of your neck that can get a little bit tight as we start to move into cooler weather, and if you've been a bit stressed or you're sitting at a computer a lot. Chin to chest, lift up, head into hands as you breathe in. Let your ribs flare out. And then fold, really draw your belly in as you exhale. Inhale, open up. And exhale, fold in. Spinal flexion. Extend through the spine last time. Flex the spine, tuck your chin. And then 2 hands to sky, straighten up. Both hands float down. That's a nice stretch. From here, you can come to sit with your legs out in front of you. We're just going to reach up, breathe in, anchor down through your sit bones and fold forward as you breathe out. And then like a halfway lift, inhale, hands glide up your legs. And exhale, fold. Tuck your chin at the end of your range, your unique range. Lifting, breathing in for 4, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. One more time, lifting. Let the end of the breath in signal the start of the breath out and the movement down. Stay down here, just gently turn your head from side to side. Maybe as you turn your head to the right, you tuck your chin towards your right shoulder and vice versa. Gently lifting yourself back up again. Come on over to hands and knees, tabletop position. And then from here, we just take the right foot and step it forward, lifting up into a crescent lunge. Cactus your arms, breathe in, lift and press through your left shin. Exhale, round your spine, same as we were doing before. Open with the breath in. And exhale, draw your abdomen in as you breathe out. One more time, open. And relax. Open, 2 hands to sky. Ardha Hanuman, stretch out that front leg. Bring your fingertips to the ground and pull your toes back towards you. So really high through the hips. You're not drawing your hips back at all, but you're pushing your foot forward and down as you wrap your right butt cheek back. Take another breath in. Plant your left hand down. We're inhaling the right arm up into a straight-ish legged twist, but put as deep a bend in that knee as you need to have to make this shape accessible. You can even bump that left hand off the ground with a block or a stack of books or whatever you need to do. One more breath in. Exhale back into tabletop. Happy cat, breathe in. So draw back your shoulder blades, angry cat, breathe out. And then step your left foot forward on the breath in. Lift to crescent lunge, cactus your arms. Exhale, round your spine, bring your forearms toward each other and tuck your chin. Open, breathe in. Round out your spine, breathe out. One more time, open, right shin bone heavy. And close. Lift both arms up, expand. Ardha Hanumanasana, stretch out your front leg towards straight, as deep a bend in that knee as you need. Fingertips to the ground either side of that leg, or bump your heel out to the side if you need more space, if you feel like a pinching through the front of the hip there. That's always an option. And just hold this position, heel forward and downward. Left hip wrapping back, and all I mean by that is that the hip tends to roll forward. You're just wrapping that hip back in space to level off your pelvis. One more breath in. Anchor your right hand into the floor and inhale left arm up toward the ceiling. Breathing here. Bottom shoulder stable, hugging back toward your back ribs. One more breath in. And then one kind of bold movement back into your tabletop. Take a happy cat, breathe in. Angry cat, breathe out. And then another happy cat. Pulling back to child's pose, knees wide, hips back toward your heels and forehead to the ground. Staying in your child's pose, you have about 3-4 rounds of breath here. So you can support your head with something if you need to, or you can lift your hips so that you can get your head to the ground. There are modifications available for so many of these shapes. Just one more breath in, breathing out fully. Let the breath in lift you up to tabletop. And then we just have a hip stretch from here. Bring your right knee towards your right wrist and your foot comes across the mat to your degree. It can just be a little one. And then your left leg just moves back. So you can stay high on your hands. You can put a cushion under your right glutes if you need some support here. And this is pigeon prep. Maybe you come down to your forearms. We're going to hold this shape for about 3 or so breaths in through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. 2 more. Lift yourself back up if you folded down. Bump your left knee in. Take your right leg back. Just give that hip a little bit of movement so you can get some blood flow back into the joint. There's a lot of compression in pigeon prep. And then do the same on the left side. Left knee to the back of the wrist, foot across the mat toward the right, and then your right leg just kind of moves out long behind you. You edge it back. And everybody's going to feel and look different in this shape, so take your time to find what works for you. Whether you're supporting your left hip, supporting your head maybe with a block or with your hands, either way. And let your mind fall into your breath. Let it tumble into some stillness here just for a few beats. Lifting back up. Bump your right knee back in so it can support you as you take your left leg back and out. Just move a little bit. Get some blood flow. And then coming back into a seat. Soles of your feet together. Knees out wide. Butterfly. We're going to press the soles of the feet into each other and let your knees lift up firm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Legs fall. Relax the press of your feet. Inhale, press feet, knees knees lift a little, adductors, inner thighs and inner hips engage. And then everything relaxes as you breathe out. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release. From here, you're free to go about your day. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you at a class sometime soon. 6 a.m. Fridays is the yoga practice, and 6 a.m. on Wednesdays is Pilates. We're in Ross Trevor in South Australia, so if you're nearby, come and check us out. We are humble, unassuming, and a really lovely community.